The following is brought to you in part by System Blue. Products, events, publishing.
Laundry day / free day. Gotta get off the bus. It's always a race. Always a race to get to this thing first. So you want to make sure you get a washer and that you don't have to wait and that your stuff's gonna be totally fine and safe in there while you go out and you do your fun free day stuff. So, oh my god, people are really running already. Excuse me, pardon. Coming through. Laundry mat.
Santa Monica free day!
Woo! Santa Monica!
Oh yeah!
Yay! Yay!
I think it's pretty good.
Absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful out here.
Chilling at the beach with the Blue Devils on our little day off here. We found this place called the Inkwell, and we thought, what a strange coincidence.
So I think every year the staff tries to pick the person to be the section leader, the person that'll be there no matter what.
The people who are selected have been examined over the last couple years, or even since they started marching as a rookie. So a lot of it goes into like character, overall demeanor.
The role as the pit section leader is to kind of serve as a bridge between the staff and the members. I talk with the staff and we'll kind of work out a plan. We'll work out, you know, just when to move to ensemble, what to do in ensemble, stuff like that. And so it kind of just helps out the staff to kind of understand how we're feeling as members, and it also helps the members to have someone close to the staff, someone who's able to kind of help out a little bit with the whole process.
There are so many different responsibilities and little things that have to be taken care of as the horn sergeant. So there's a lot of logistic stuff. As far as within the membership, I'm really responsible for unifying not only my own section, but the horn line as a whole, making sure that we're approaching rehearsal the same, making sure that we're following the process of being Blue Devils.
For me, I'm always focusing on communication, like how as a drumline can we communicate and leave out minimal miscommunication errors as possible. How can we get to a point where no matter what we say, we know our intentions and we know how we're talking to each other? And also, I'm focusing on how we rehearse. How can we make sure that we're rehearsing well and we're not getting too crazy?
I think I definitely lead by example. I try really hard to stand a little taller so that other people will see that what I'm doing, so that they can be, oh, I'm supposed to be like this right now. This year, since I'm aging out this year, it's been so long, it's kind of like the end of the road right now, and I feel like I have to give it my all. Not only because it's my last year, but because I'm captain and like I have 38 other people looking to me to see what I'm doing. So I have to make sure that I set the example both on the field and off the field.
I just want everyone to kind of feel like they can do them and just kind of do their own thing, because it kind of brings a different flavor to the ensemble. If we're all trying to act like this, you know, we're all trying to change ourselves and kind of mesh to this one personality, it's just not going to work. Like, it's interesting when one person brings a certain personality to a certain section and has their own little moment, and then, you know, another person kind of interprets something a little differently. It just adds this, like, a special flavor.
I just think being a section leader is more about, you know, taking the blame for others and being there for people rather than, you know, glorifying yourself.
Thinking so much more about the group as a whole rather than myself. Because in drum corps previously, you know, I was always so focused on my own gig, and that's what you're taught to do, is you focus on yourself and getting yourself better. And now I really have to look out for everyone else. So it's an interesting battle, you know, between getting yourself better and getting everyone else better.
My name is Frank Troika, and I was recently named Director of Education for System Blue, which means I get to create and implement educational initiatives on behalf of System Blue all over the country and literally around the world. I've been a band director for over 30 years, and I've taught this particular camp at Texas A&M University Commerce for 25. And having been associated with this camp for so long, this seemed like a perfect opportunity to test the waters, to see about going into a well-established camp, to see what System Blue's resources might be able to do to enhance the offerings, both for the students and for the directors.
This year, we get to bring in some of the people that work with the Blue Devils, you know, some of the best educators in their field. It's really exciting for the students, not only just to work with, you know, the Blue Devils staff, but also because those teachers are so experienced and so well equipped to teach this age group.
Getting the likes of Wayne Downey and Todd Ryan in front of the kids was priceless. And then the directors' workshops that they were a part of were game changers for those directors, giving them ways to think about what they're doing, to reinforce things they're already doing, but then to give them some new ideas on how they might modify their procedures, their strategies to get to a higher level.
So the camp experience is, for these students and teachers, is, you know, it's elevating to a certain extent, because they're getting information that they would have never gotten anywhere else, especially at the highest levels of achievement.
We're here right now at the System Blue SoCal camp. We've got leadership, color guard, and drumline at this particular camp. We've got about 160 kids in the leadership portion of the camp, about 90 in the guard, and I don't remember how many drummers we have, but we're pushing about 360 total in the camp right now. So it's really, really a big one.
Putting yourself second to make sure that they get the most out of that rehearsal or that exercise that you're giving them. Because the more comfortable that they feel, the better they're going to perform. It's like, oh, I can do this. And that's what we want our band members to feel. I can do this. We can do this together. But it has to start with you. Is that clear?
It's so cool to be able to learn from past, like, Blue Devils.
So learning from an experienced staff, you know, the best in the world, it's just been really humbling, because they know so much and you think you know a lot. And when it comes to like 8 on a hand, you know, you start playing, it turns out you have to learn so much more, and it comes down to so much more detail.
It's just been very inclusive. Everyone seems to be very inviting to their groups. There's really no one left out. Especially the staff are very open to people coming up to asking questions to help them come along.
It's one thing singing on YouTube is like, oh yeah, get some good speakers or some headphones. But like when you actually come here, it's such a different feel. You actually hear the different sounds coming from all the different people. You feel the emotion.
And my mind was all over the place. And I felt so much, every individual horn I could somehow hear. And it just boggled my mind how much can be translated from just buzzing your lip or stroking your arm.
I'm really glad I came here. I'm super excited to come back next year and learn from the staff again and take the stuff that I learned here, not only apply it to my life, but to take it back to my high school and and teach them all the stuff, amazing stuff that I've learned here.
One of the most exciting things about System Blue is the outreach we have nationwide and literally around the world. We have upcoming camps around the United States, Minnesota, Kansas City, Rhode Island, Texas. It's exciting to see how many people that we can actually reach and how eager people are for what System Blue has to offer.
Next week on Inside BD360.
Age Art uniform, very excited to get to wear it.
It's crazy that it's in front of me and I'm touching it, you know? And it's mine and it has my name on it and I get to wear it. People get to see me in it.